Hello and welcome, Pisces. Thank you for joining me for your March Zodiac Wheel reading. And welcome to any new viewers. Thank you for joining me. This is a general reading for the collective. Please do click on subscribe and also click on that bell next to it so that you don't miss any future updates. So I'll just focus here for you, Pisces. Thank you, Great Spirit, angels and guides, for your guidance and loving message for Pisces through the month of March for their highest good and for the good of all concerned. We have the equinox also here in March from the 20th to the 21st. Depending on where you are. And this is the time of year where we have equal dark and light. Dark and light as an equal measure in Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere. In the Southern Hemisphere it's the autumn equinox, and in the Northern Hemisphere you have the spring equinox. A good time to bless everything that it took to get you here, to get to this point. Release, forgive, bless it all, and then turn and walk through the gateway to the promise that is lying before you. Okay, your first card up is Temperance. Getting a bit of your equilibrium back. It's a sign of good luck. And it's got a sign of travel and a sense of freedom in that. You've been adjusting to the highs and the lows, and here through March you're going to feel that you're getting your balance back, your equilibrium. Time of healing is represented here. But there's also travel. It's a Sagittarius influence card in the Lotus deck, and so it could be actually going somewhere that you have wanted to go. Now here in this first house area, the motto for, or phrase for Pisces, is that they have the power to save through demonstration of sacrificial love. So that is your soul's deepest intention, okay? This ascendant area of the wheel. And I must also say happy birthday to you, Pisces. Wishing you much love and many blessings on your birthday, beautiful Pisces. Okay, so here in the second house you have justice, so there's a sense of fairness about you as well, and you're also really making sure that you are making the right choices. And if there's been any sort of slight against you, this is also letting you know that any wrong doing can be made right in your favour. Okay, but you're willing to take personal accountability. Oh, excuse me, I'll just have to close that door. It's just bang, bang, bang. Got my little bells on it. So, there's a saying, when you hear bells ring, an angel gets its wings also. Just, yeah. Yeah, so this is using wisdom from your past experiences as well. So maybe not being a sacrificial lamb. There's a time of celebration too, with the Three of Cups here, and threes represent growth and expansion and the fruits of a partnership. Okay, so I really do like the three showing up here. And if three people agree, so shall it be. And it's about communication. There's invitations also included in this, whether it's baby showers or christenings or engagements, because there's sort of like an invitation to celebrate for some reason, which is lovely. And this is a message here in the area of communication, siblings, your local neighbourhood. The third house governs journeys, your mode of transport, trade, tradies, journalism and education. And the influence here of the Three of Cups, it's about being a good time to share some good times with your partners, close friends, family members and professional associates as well. Okay. King of Wands. Now this is a fire sign energy. This is Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. Very active and leadership qualities, bold decision making, but it's also a need for independence, and it's in your home and family area, but it could be to do with land, property and the country that you live in. Yeah, so that is like, they're showing me here that you're quite capable. You can make decisions without someone having to tell you what to do. But there also could be a very strong kind of male energy that is in your home or is capable of making some bold decisions. Five of Pentacles is about soul searching, doing a bit of soul searching, a bit of a dark night of the soul, and sometimes you've got to sort of spend some time on your own thinking deeply about different aspects to come up with the right action or the right decision or the right move. And it's in here in the area of where you have your fun, where you find your joy, matters of the heart, to do with children, that fifth house area, love that is given. It governs speculations, it governs games, entertainment, and it's also connected to sport, this fifth house area. So the Five of Pentacles being there is a sign that you feel like you've been doing it tough, or you feel like, you know, certain people don't have your best interests at heart, and there's that feeling of being thrown out in the cold. Alright, which isn't the greatest way to feel, but this could also be one of your children who is dealing with this, because it does govern children, so just keep that in mind. But there's a lot of soul searching, and out of that usually comes a better perspective. That's not going to stop you from worrying. Sorry, Pisces. Nine of Swords, the worry card. The good thing about this worry card is that it is a message of worrying over your worrying. And that is that it's okay to be concerned about a situation or whatever it may be, but worrying isn't going to change the situation. It's just going to stop you from enjoying the moment. So that's why I encourage that you try to see things as it is what it is. Like accepting sometimes that you can't make it, whatever it is already done. You can't change it now. It's like wanting to change something from the past that's already happened and already done. You can't change, you can't change it, whether it's for yourself or for someone else, all right? All you can do is have the best and healthiest attitude towards it and try and change it with your perspective. Because sometimes what looks like a bad situation in the moment or in the past can actually turn out to be quite fortuitous in the long run. And you can really look back and think, well, if that hadn't happened, then I wouldn't be able to be doing this now. That one event that I worried about so much actually turned my life around and pushed me towards where I actually really wanted to be. I thought I wanted to be over there, but I really do want to be here or there. So just keep that in mind, all right? And be gentle on yourself and be kind to yourself. This is in the area of your work colleagues, workplace, and your health and well-being. And it also is the area that is governed by, that pets are governed by too. Okay, so there may be some concern about an animal for some reason. Nine of Wands is letting you know that you can keep moving forward. I really like seeing the Nine of Wands because it's a message of not putting up with any nonsense. You're close to winning and you're close to overcoming things, and you've got the drive and determination to overcome it. So that's in partnerships, whether it's business or marriage. This is the area of balance and harmony, so you really do want to keep things in balance. Okay, so that's a really good sign. And this is an even better one. So there is a bit of a hiccup here, but things improve pretty quickly once you get through that, which I do think will be sort of worked through quite quickly as well, because you've got the Four of Wands. This is stability. And this is also a celebration and good luck. It's good luck card. And living life to the fullest. And a path of celebration. So you've got two things showing that there's cause for celebration. Cause for you to really muster up your courage to attain your goals, and even enjoy temporarily temporarily relaxing. Yeah. So don't be surprised, you're very happy with what you've been able to achieve out of all of this, and very grateful. So there's opportunity here for you to count your blessings and move in a new direction and to attain the success that you've been working towards, because there's joy and satisfaction. Now this could be a housewarming, anniversary, a promotion, a long-awaited vacation, or even moving into a new house. Yay! And this is in the area of one of your finance houses. This is where there's bank loans connected to this, inheritance connected to the 8th house, taxes, that kind of thing is all 8th house energy. And it's the place also that governs renewal and insurances. So there may be some sort of insurance claim. and new beginnings. So feeling like there is a new beginning opening up here through March. And you've got justice here in your other area of finance, which is the actual polar opposite to the 8th house. They're two very strong finance houses. So you've got reason to celebrate and justice made in your favour. So I'm really liking the look of this for you, Pisces. Queen of Wands is also fire sign energy. So there's a lot of fire sign energies around you. And this is either Aries, Sagittarius or Leo. It could also be about timing, because this 9th house area is about the future. So we're in March, so it could be Leo or Sagittarius timing, which is the middle of the year and towards the end of the year. So this is where you're propelling yourself towards. So the Queen of Wands energy is about igniting that creative spark. Again, the message of living life to the fullest. It's passionate, it's determined, knowledgeable, rather than brutal, even though that fire sign energy, especially the Aries energy, it's often blunt. It's sort of the message or the truth that a best friend would give you. You might not want to hear it, but there's no one that can say it to you, so that you don't get hurt feelings. It sort of makes you actually think. It's that kind of thing coming through here. So you may find that you're being quite blunt. Not brutal, not nasty, not cruel, just blunt. So this is to do with overseas travel for some of you. It's also connected to higher knowledge, maybe engaging in some sort of education on a higher level, gaining more credentials, that kind of thing. Okay? So be true to yourself. Because this energy is about, the intention is to be honest and straightforward. Two of Wands. So this is a bit of a direction card. There's two paths you can go down. Whichever path you take, you'll still arrive at the same destination. So the choice is in your hands. Alright, so the Two of Wands is speaking to you also about passion and desire, thinking things through carefully, and solidifying plans. Now this is in the area of career, how you deal with the outside world. It governs parents, father or mother, and also governments, that sort of thing. Okay? So it's making a choice connected to that. Five of Cups. There's a sense of leaving something behind and releasing here with this Five of Cups in this area. So, but you will be turning to see what you've still got. This is to do with your hopes and wishes, as well as friendship groups and organisations. So there is a sense of loss connected to it, but there's still cups full, so you're not losing everything. You've just got to sort of, there's some sort of sacrifice or sense of being let down to do with organisation. There's a disappointment, some organisation or group situation has let you down in some way, but there's still something standing. Okay, there's still promise there. All is not lost. And especially not financially, because you've got the Seven of Pentacles, which gives you choice in business, in your personal goals, in your public life, options and choice in your directions, and believing in your dreams and your goals. This is in your 12th house, so this is your self-chatter. So that's really good. You're being kind to yourself. It's showing that you're taking a positive perspective, and you are quite happy with what you've been able to achieve, and it's also a sign of gratitude for what you've been able to achieve. And you are keeping it to yourself what you've actually got, but you're able to make some really good decisions out of that and choices out of that to take you forward to achieve your dreams. So I'm really liking the look of this for you here this month, Pisces. So I'll just ask for your guardian angel who is shining over this spread and with you through the month of March for Pisces. Oh, there we go. Oh, Angel of New Beginnings. Number 22 is significant, and that's a master number, so that could be a very powerful day. There's new beginnings. It showed up in your spread that you're ending the old and beginning the new, and you've got cause for celebration there as well. So when you're looking to start that new beginning, you can ask the angels of new beginnings to be with you and guide you through it and help it run easily and effortlessly in the direction that is the best for your highest good. Okay, so I'll just focus here on this feeling of worry and anxiety. And how is it best for you to get past that and overcome any adversity or difficulties that are put in your path? What message is there for Pisces with that? Take that one. There we go. Meditation brings answers. So I feel with this worry being shown here, if you can find a meditation, guided meditation that you can listen to, and even if your mind wanders off back onto your worries, you can still, you'll have that meditation, guided meditation playing in the background, so you'll be able to bring your thoughts back to the guidance of that meditation. There's plenty of wonderful Louise Hay's meditations, for example, on the internet that you can use for that sort of thing. Now, part 2, we will be going through the transits of the planets, and we'll be starting with Venus in Pisces, planet of love and beauty. You've also got Neptune in Pisces, planet of higher octave of Venus, so it's about the romance. The Sun in Pisces. The Sun's in Pisces until the 21st of March, when it moves into Aries, and the new moon is in Pisces as well. So the new moon in Pisces at 23.3 degrees is a wonderful time on the 13th of March to set your intentions. It's also a great time in this new moon to rest and maybe start a new creative project, start some sort of philanthropy. You may start on some new artistic project as well, and trusting your intuition around this time. Jot it down if you get some sort of intuitive insights. Now, the Sun is about creativity, and here in the first house for Pisces, it is about your physical body, your image, the face you present, your appearance, and it is also a confidence building energy. But as I said, it goes into Aries on the 21st of March. And you also have in here, in the first house, the Venus and Neptune. So the moon is also about your emotions. Venus is about love, beauty and harmony, and Neptune is the higher octave of Venus, and it's about romance. So, and there's Temperance in there as well. So I really feel you're feeling the love. I feel that this is showing, for those of you that are single, you can actually meet somebody this month. Look into dating or accepting that date. Why not? Why not go out and enjoy yourself? And Mercury is also going to be in Pisces from the 16th of here's Mercury. Mercury is going to be in Pisces from the 16th of March. So Mercury is about your thoughts, it's about your communication, it governs learning, and in Pisces it can really have you seeing things more clearly, being in a situation where there's compromise and agreements and harmonious interactions and appreciation of beauty, and socially there could be some real good flow in conversations or ideas and plans. So it can even have you viewing the past in a new light, and out of that you may change some of your plans or your original ideas. So the Mercury also will be conjuncting the Sun, because the Sun will be in Pisces as well until the 16th, till the 21st of March. So you've got all these planets in Pisces. You've got sort of like a little stellium going on here for a few days. And so the Sun being conjunct by Mercury is good news is on the way. Okay, so you've got some good news, you've got positive ideas flowing, and this all contributes to lifting your confidence. That's not that you're going to be arrogant, it's just there's a lift of confidence there. Okay, now the full moon will be over here in your 8th house on the 29th of March. So the new moon's here in Pisces on the 13th of March. Set your intentions then, make your wishes. The culmination of everything will be here on the 29th of March in Libra, in the area of new beginnings, end of the old, things feeling like they're renewed, dealing with banks, inheritances, insurances, taxes, corporations. All of that is 8th house energy, and there's peace and harmony with full moon in Libra. And also the focus is on your marriage, or for those of you that are single, that potential partner. And there's a big highlight there in enjoying that artistic pursuits and socialising as well. So you could really be out and about socialising, enjoying theatre and art and film, because the moon is something that does govern film and like the movies, that kind of thing. Okay, and you've got the sun moving in here into your 2nd house here. So highlighting and spotlighting here on your resources, your financial independence and family dynamics, and your constructive talents as well, and giving that a bit of a boost as well. Then Uranus here in the 3rd house. Now this is the area for you where you can expect surprises, you expect the unexpected. It's a little bit unpredictable, the Uranus energy. It governs your mental activity, which will be getting a boost, so you're really able to communicate quite well, probably take on a lot of information, and your writing and expression in written word is probably quite at a high with this Uranus energy. But Uranus also governs electricity, astronauts, astrologers, science, glamour, stars like pop stars or movie stars. And in Taurus it does also affect Earth and the disturbances of the Earth and something sudden or unexpected, unpredictable. So, but Uranus is going to be in Taurus. It's a 7-year transit, so that's sort of an ongoing thing. But it also will affect you in a way in your communication, that if you're told an untruth, you're going to call it out, because you're not going to be willing to tolerate any BS, basically, which, you know, might surprise other people, but, you know, call it as you see it. And there's also a square here to Saturn after the 17th, and that can have you breaking old ties with certain people or situations, and also learning from the lessons of your past, so that you don't sort of keep repeating the same mistakes. Okay, or you may even have that inkling that, oh, you know, I've been in this situation before and I ain't fallen for that again, that kind of thing. So yeah, but that's in your communications and your neighbourhood, to do with your local area and mode of transport. Mars is in Gemini, so things are happening two at a time, the dark side and the light side, vice and virtue, and could take on 2 jobs, could be taking on 2 places of living, because this is in your 4th house, so that you may be moving into a new place or looking at acquiring a second property, or someone may be moving in to your home or onto your property. So there's lots of movement and drive here to do with home and property with Mars in Gemini. Okay, so from the 8th of March, Mars is trining Saturn. Oh, excuse me. The trine to Saturn. And that's in orb until April. So that's where you will be asserting yourself efficiently, using your energy efficiently, and not expecting the impossible out of people, but able to really hone those management skills, and you could actually find people coming to you for advice. Now, Pluto is up here in the 11th house, so that's where the transformation is really taking place. And Pluto's a slow-moving planet, so this transformation is slow moving, but it's transforming what you have in the past created, been co-creating, to manifest in your future, and you do have to let go of certain things in order to attain a couple of the goals that you want to obtain. You can't hold on to a lot of things from your past. You're going to have to cleanse, purge. And then here in the 12th house, until March the 16th, you've got Saturn, Jupiter and Mercury. And Mercury will be in the 12th house until March the 16th, should I say. Okay? Saturn and Jupiter will be in there sort of all year long. Saturn has been there for quite a while, and in a way it's sort of held you back a bit, because in the past you've sort of seen it as blocking your way, and why is everything held up, and why can't I do what I want? Well, Saturn's been sort of there saying now you've got to use that self-discipline. Jupiter is now moving away from Saturn, so Jupiter is the planet of expansion, it's the planet of travel, it is connected to abundance, it's known as the Lord of Abundance, so this could also be indicating long distance journeys, or getting more interested in publishing, and it's sort of like doing all of that behind the scenes. But never fear, it is going to come over into your first house, Pisces. So what you've been working on behind the scenes will come over here and bring you prosperity and expansion. And Mercury here, being a messenger of the gods, is letting you know that you can view the past in a new light. It's one of the strongest messages here. There's a very strong healing quality to March, so you can actually heal from the past. The Mercury energy is inventive. It's about communication. It's the symbol of media, youthfulness. It's very curious as well. So there may be something also that you're looking into and delving into. And this is a clandestine. So it's something that you don't really think about whether or not you're keeping it from somebody or keeping it from being exposed. It's sort of like a destiny thing that you just work on it behind the scenes. Its time will come to be recognised and to be brought out into the open. But I don't feel that it's anything sinister. I think some of you Pisces maybe have been writing a journal or keeping your writing skills sort of to yourself, and there might be something there for you that you can actually get published. that kind of thing. Okay, so now I'll just focus here for you on your confirmation. The Akashic Records confirmation card for this reading for Pisces. What's Pisces' message for March from the Akashic Records? The message is the garden. 5 of roses. Gotta love the roses. I love roses. So this is a message that if children aren't a part of your life already, this card shows their arrival. It could indicate that your children could become more of a focus for you. They may have some concerns of their own, but even so, opportunity for things to mend come easily right now. There also may be real changes and benefits for one of your children who has made a special effort recently. That's always good news. This is very advantageous time for your children and to have them around you. So enjoy it and help them enjoy it too. Well, it did show here that there was something connected to children, but it was going to work out all right. And there was some worry connected to that and work, but meditation brings answers for that also. So thank you so much for joining me, Pisces, and please enjoy your new beginnings and your celebrations that are unfolding for you here in March. Sending you much love and peace. Until next time, namaste.